Hey guys, it's Ricky Analog here. Gonna do a quick trade recap, but let's just do the disclaimer real fast. As always, this is just for information purposes only. It's not a solicitation to trade, guys. So let's get right into it. The trade was SONO. It was an earnings play. I cannot get the chart to expand. Light speed's not the best for charting, but it is how I show the executions. But you can see we did have a high it put in back on August 23rd, and then just yesterday it had a push up that could not break that high, and then today we gapped down below this 18 level. So that was the lower low and the trigger to take the short. Obviously wanted to wait for certain areas. I ended up shorting. Let's go to the intraday chart. Let's see here. We ended up shorting it 1740 after the open when it broke through the 1750 level. I took half off, just under 17, and I was looking for about a point for the last half. It ended up pushing back up, and I added back in at the 5-minute 20. And when it pushed down and couldn't get back down further and broke back over the high of this candle here at 1772, I just took it off, and then I threw it all back on at 18. And I was ready to add up in the 1850 range and cut it over 1860. Now you can see I ended up taking it off down here at 1735, I think was the final exit. This whole ride down SSR was on, and it kept getting these really freaky pops where, you know, these pops from 1737 up to 1775, 1780 were like on very little shares and just out of nowhere. It was on air. This thing just kept flying up, and it was extremely annoying to sit and hold through it, and knowing like 17 was my target, and it just came down. Wanted to keep testing the 1720 area without, and it kept you see it got another one of those pops, and after that I was like, you know what, we're just gonna take it off. And of course, what always happens when you take the trade off like that, it ends up doing what you had planned. In fact, it did make new lows. So that is the reason for the logo on the the thumbnail being the unfriended sign. I defriended SONO today, so gets the big FU. Check us out over stocktraders.net, guys. We definitely were talking about this trade pre-market. None of it was hindsight. Would love to have you guys join us so you can see the game plans pre-market and join us on these trades. Check us out. Peace.